guys, this is Marvin from shopsadapage.com, and today we're going to do a review of the Razer Kraken 7.1 Chroma Edition in a perspective of a first-time gaming headset user, which is me. So take that into consideration throughout this video. Now, is it worth it to get this in 2018? Let's find out. First, let's do a quick look back from the past. So here's my first headphones, which is a super cheap TDK over-the-ear headphones that surprisingly still works. Then I got the ATHWS55X, which is an awesome headphones, but I had to sell it because it was not comfortable enough for my huge ears. Next, and just recently, I got the JBL T450 headphones, and this is actually a great sounding pair of headphones. I really like this one, but since it's also an on-ear headphones, it's not comfortable for my ears as well. By the way, I made a review about it if you want to check it out. Then, heaven sent, someone gave me a brand new Razer Kraken 7.1 Chroma Edition, and I was so stoked because this is my first gaming headphones. When I got it, my first impression was, holy smoke, this is huge, because I'm so used to using headphones with small ear cups. It still doesn't totally cover my ears around, but this is way more comfortable than any other pair of headphones that I've used. I wish it would be a little bit lighter, but it's pretty comfortable nonetheless. The earbuds are very soft and the leather's quality is far more superior than what I'm used to. It has a reputation though on peeling over time, but I think it's inevitable, and the good thing is, these are very popular headphones, so there's a lot of replacement pads available online just in case. I'll link some below just in case you're interested. The ear cups do provide a little bit of movement so that it's more flexible on your ears when you move while wearing it, adding to its comfortability factor. It can also fold inside like this, making it a little bit portable. I wish it can also swivel sideways so that when you place it around your neck, you can lay the ear cups flat on your chest. At the back of the ear cups, we have the speaker grill type of design with the Razer logo on the center. Now, since this is the Chroma Edition, you can change the color of the light as well as the lighting mode on the Razer sign-up software. We also have this adjustment option for the headband with white lines as a guide. It doesn't have visible notches on it, but it does provide a clicking feedback whenever you adjust the headband, which I think is cool. The headband itself has a small amount of padding with the mesh texture. I wish the padding is a little bit larger though, but it's not a deal breaker. At the top, we have the Razer logo screaming right at you. I'm not a big fan of this design and I prefer the ones on the Razer Kraken Pro V2, which is a little bit more polished. The microphone is tucked nicely into the left side ear cup and is retractable with a flexible design so you can adjust it to make it closer or farther from your mouth. It also has a built-in LED and mic that will light up when it's turned on and will turn off when it's in mute. It has non-detachable braided cable with USB at the end instead of a 3.5mm jack, so you are just limited in terms of the devices that you can use with these headphones. But that's understandable given the fact that these headphones need enough power to use the Razer sign-up software and fully take advantage of the hardware inside. Speaking of Razer sign-up software, let's take a look at the available settings for these headphones. Inside the sign-ups, you'll have 6 available tabs. We have the calibration, audio, mic, mixer, EQ, and lighting. The first thing you need to set up is the calibration of the virtual surround sound. Just follow the instructions and adjust the settings if you deem necessary. Right off the box, the Razer Kraken sound profile has a predominant amount of bass that somehow muffles the mids and highs, at least for my taste. To make it a little bit balanced and sound better, here are my settings. First, I set the EQ to jazz because I feel like it elevates the mids and highs pretty well. Now that we've increased the mids and highs, we need to add some bass boost. It's up to you how much, but for my taste, it's around 80, and then pump up the voice clarity to 100 to make the vocals pop even more. You can play around with these settings, but for me, this is the right spot. In addition, if you want to make your headphones vibrate with bass, try the classic EQ settings and crank up the volume. Take it easy though as to not damage your ears. When it comes to the microphone, it's a little bit tricky to find a sweet spot to have it pick up a decent audio without having too much background noise. But with some fiddling, I settled with the following settings. I set the mic sensitivity to 70. because if you max it out, you'll get more background noise. I set the volume normalization to 50 to make my voice more balanced, and set the ambient noise reduction to 70. If I set it to max, it will reduce more background noise, but at this point, you'll also sound a little bit robotic because of the amount of post-processing it needs to make to reduce the noise. Here's a quick mic test for you guys. This is a mic test for the Razer Kraken 7.1 Chroma Edition without any editing. As you can hear, the mic is actually pretty decent and will mostly suffice the needs for a good in-game communication. Now, let's get a little bit nostalgic here, shall we? Let's fire up Crysis and see how the surround sound performs in-game. It's actually effective, I must say. I can hear everything from the ambient sounds to every footsteps and gunfire, and even the voices of the Korean soldiers around. You can really feel the game with the intense amount of bass going around your ears. I'm pretty impressed, and this is really a nice experience for my first gaming headset. In conclusion, besides some of the wishes I mentioned, this is really a great gaming headset. The virtual surround sound is a new experience for me, and I was delighted on how effective it is, especially during gaming. You can really hear where the footsteps and gunfire are coming from, so you can plan ahead of time. And when it comes to audio listening experience, it's nice that you can play with the settings using the Razer Synapse software to find the sweet spot for your taste. And if you're a bass lover, you will love this out of the box. And there you have it guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to check the full article link on the description below. I'm also going to put a link where you can get the replacement pads for this just in case you're interested. Subscribe if you like this, and see you next time. Thank you, have a great day.